Guys are on.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Marian Colts Stadium for the game between the Marian Colts and the Mount Carmel Red Tornadoes. Warren, both teams coming off big wins, and it should be an interesting afternoon contest.
Well, absolutely. This is a grudge match. These two teams have not liked each other for some time, and every game they play is a tough one.
Bill Gill kicks off for the Colts. Hawkins drops the ball, picks it up on about the 10, breaks it around the right side, and is stopped on about the 11-yard line, tackled by number 9, Bill McElmoyle. That was not the greatest start in the world for the Red Tornadoes.
Yeah, right. We're off to a kind of rocky start, but no problem. One of the good things I saw when they came out in the field today, they were pumped up, jumping all over and everything. That's a good sign. They're coming off a big win last week. That Lakeland team was a good team. They were highly touted coming in there, and they gave them a good beating. So they got some confidence out there, and they're looking to upset Marian today.
Hawkins, the second back through, finds a hole, breaks it through, and it's almost good for the first down. If not, it might be a first down, Warren. Tackle made by number 10, Makovic. Makovic is the quarterback also, right?
Right, exactly. And he's probably their big weapon. He and you're going to see a defensive tackle 57, Hackenberg, are the two big guys on this team. They're the guys you're going to hear probably the most of this afternoon from Marian.
Boy, what a great hole opened by Kogut and Chicatano. Hawkins, the ball carrier again, stopped in the backfield by number 32, A.J. Serena.
Well, I'll tell you what, that didn't go for much yardage, but if you were paying attention to Costello, he absolutely buried the guy in front of him, put him on his back, then just dived on him and laid him down. That's exactly what you want to see the center do to a guard.
Second down 8 for the Red Tornadoes. Bullock up the middle for about a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by number 39, Joe Gillespie.
Well, we're moving the ball here a little bit anyway. It's a good start. I think the feeling with us was, Bob, that if we could get some points on the board early here, we'd certainly stay in this game and probably win it.
.10-14 left in the first quarter. Third down and 4, Red Tornadoes. Shedletsky back to throw, looks over the middle, intercepted by number 44, and he breaks it down the sideline. It was a nice interception by Brian Rafferty.
Well, that time, that's not the way we wanted to start this football game, obviously. The receiver really wasn't open. He was trying to thread the needle there, and the kid just read the ball really well, picked up on it and got in front of our receiver and made the interception.
Well, he was right more or less alongside of our receiver watching it, Warren. This is the first down for the Colts. The ball's on about the 11-yard line, it looks like. 39, the ball carrier.
Oh,
nice stop made in there under the bottom of the pile by number 53, Mike Fantanarosa.
And 57,
good play,
Costello.
And also Costello, right.
Costello and Fantanarosa. That was a good, solid hit there.
.9:25 left in the first quarter. Second down and about 7.
24.
Second back through, and a nice stop made in there by 41, Trocky. Great play by Trock.
Trocky read that well. You also had Kulikin on the stop. Again, so far defensively, we're looking very strong right now.
Well, but it's tough, Warren, when you get down that close to the goal line, to start it out.
They've started out in the hole, obviously, but if they can stop them here, it's certainly going to be a giant boost of confidence for the team.
8:42 left in the first quarter. Third down and 6, no score in this ball game. Makovic on the option play. Nice stop made in there by Hawkins. Great play.
He didn't get the first down, Bob. He's going to be fourth down and about 4th and 3 yards now.
Good play. Mike Hawkins came up from cornerback and just made an outstanding play on the quarterback as he broke through on the option.
Now, this is a big play early in the game, obviously, for Mount Carmel area. They'd like to stop Marian Catholic right here and be a big boost for this defense.
They go split far left. Faked it on the option again. Fumble on the play. And
either way, he didn't get the first down.
Mount Carmel's ball.
Mount Carmel area football.
Big Red.
Big defensive play. Big play by the Mount Carmel area defense. Oh, that's going to take someone to win that on Marian Sales,
That's
Bob.
outstanding. Outstanding defense by the young Red Tornadoes.
Got a guy kneeling in the end zone tying his shoes, and we almost snapped the ball, I thought there.
I think he had the official's timeout call, though, because the clock had stopped on the change of possession.
Bullock.
Bullock up the middle, gains about probably 5 or 6 yards, but a nice run through the middle by Bullock.
If he would have cut that time to his left, though, or to his right, I'm sorry, he would have cut right, I think he could have scored a touchdown, to tell you the truth. He just didn't see the opening come up. Well, we're up here. Obviously, it's a lot easier to read it.
Warren Makovic made the tackle again, and he's in there on offense and defense, isn't he?
Good run, though. Good run by Bullock. Pick up about 6 yards.
Second down and 5. 7:32 left in the first quarter. Here comes Hawkins, breaking around the right side, and he's good for a Tornado first down at the 19-yard line. Makovic again in on the tackle.
Well, we're looking good on offense and defense so far, Bob.
Bullock into the game for Trockey. First down and 10, Red Tornadoes, 7:10 left in the first period. Up the middle to Bullock, and he's still pumping, and he gains about 3 yards, just banging helmets in there,
That's
isn't he?
Good hard run.
This is
that
good
time.
old Mount Carmel football. Second down and about 8. No score in the ball game. Hawkins, the ball carrier, gains about maybe 3 or 4 yards. Tackle made by number 67, Bill Gill. Third down and 5 in a big third down situation for the Red Tornado.
Yeah, Marian seemed to have stiffened here a little bit now, leaving us with a 3rd and 6. Both of those runs were right up the middle. Obviously, on the sidelines, we see something there in the running game that we think we can exploit, and we're going after it right now.
No score in the ball game. 6:04 left in the first quarter. Option play round to Hawkins. Nice play made in there by number 22, Rich Miller. He read that option all the way, Warren.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to run a play when somebody reads it that well. He saw it from the beginning. It penetrated. There was no way that play was going to get off the ground. Going to force us to punt right now, our first punt of the football game.
And we have to say, in this first quarter, Mount Carmel is playing into a really stiff wind. There's times the wind gusts are probably 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now you're punting into that same wind. So it's difficult going this direction, going from left to right on your camera. Nice kick by Bullock, though. Taken by Miller, and he's popped in there.
Good hit. All right.
By number 81, Steve Catch. And a nice play made by Catch. He waited till he got the ball, gave him the time, and then popped him.
Well, I think the receiver on that end might have wanted to fair catch that ball. I don't know what he was thinking about, but he was going to get a crack no matter what he did there.
Well, we have a first down, Marian, the ball on the 50-yard line. Marian comes into the game 5 wins and no losses, Warren.
Oh, they're ranked number 1 in their division right now, so they're a highly regarded football team.
Makovic gonna pass. He rolls to his right. They're in after him. There's one out there. Hawkins almost had it, and he caught it on the 20-yard line. A nice tackle made, or a stop made by Hawkins, but after the reception to number 20 from the Marian Colts.
Well, I didn't think they were going to make that pass. I really didn't. That was a surprising pass there. He really kind of threw it up in the air. I don't know how that guy was so open at the last minute. I think we were definitely confused a little bit in the defensive backfield, and they caught us off guard that time.
44, the ball carrier, spins around in there, and in on the tackle, Fantini, also McCarthy, and down on the bottom of the pile, Mike Fantanarosa.
They're not running on us, but a couple of big plays there. That was a big pass play.
Well, Rafferty, number 44, it's supposed to be their big ball carrier, and really today, so far we've been capable of stopping him, Warren.
Rafferty and Gillespie are two good running backs. Gillespie being the bigger of the two by at least 4 inches, it looks like. He's a big kid out there.
Gillespie has the ball this time, breaks it through and gets over the right side. Stop made by Fantini and also Kulik in there. Oh, also Jamin. That was Jamin on the bottom, coming up from the safety position to make that tackle.
Costello's going back in on defense now, replacing Trocchi at linebacker. And again, you're in the first quarter. There's 3 minutes and 50-some seconds to go. You're feeling everybody out right now. Both teams are punching around trying to see where the weak spot is. And then, you know, they're going to try to exploit that spot. So you're seeing a lot of different setups, a lot of different running positions from Marian right now, trying to find the hole.
First down and 10 for the Marian Colts. Rafferty, the ball carrier, breaks it around to the right side, and a nice tackle made by Blasi, but it was a Marian touchdown.
Another quick touchdown for the Colts. I don't know what this play is. I'll be absolutely true. I don't know the faintest idea.
Well, this is the one where they shift and they can run out of there. They get their kicker lined up. It's just a.
I always thought
they did it with their JVs and their freshmen.
I always thought it was a dumb
too.
play, to be truthful with you. I never understood
Kicks
that.
up, and the kick is good. Marian Colts 7, Red Tornadoes nothing. It's definitely windy here today, though.
Yeah, it's getting worse,
too. There are some gusts blowing up here, and the stand we're on is a little shaky. We have 2,000 bees after us.
Yeah, the bees are starting to become a problem up here, too.
Bill Gill kicking off for the Marian Colts. Hawkins, Sweetra, and Fantini deep for the Red Tornadoes. Hawkins over his head and into the end zone.
That was a good kick, but again, he has the advantage of the wind, which is...
Shedleski brings his Tornadoes up with Trocchi and Hawkins in the backfield. Hawkins the second back through, and he's chopped in there by Marian Colts. Shedleski rolls, tucks the ball away, and brings it through for about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, that was a good run.
Son. Here.
I don't know what he does here.
Oh.
I don't know if he's even a coach, to tell you the truth. I know he was at North Schuylkill.
Oh, okay.
That's how I know the name.
Shedleski, second back through. Hawkins made a nice move, but doesn't get the first down. Bullock deep to punt. Santana Rosa's snap is back. A nice low liner. That's what he's trying to kick, I think, you know, because of the wind, Warren.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have any choice, really.
Marian has a first down. The ball on the Tornadoes' 49-yard line. 1:29 left in the first quarter. End around, it's a fake. They're going to throw, and they're out there, Chuck Mann. And a nice reception made there by number 42 from the Colts.
Good.
Well, he put it right on the numbers that time. I mean, Chuck was there, but
it was a good line fake, a good fake into the line from the back, and he rolled out a little bit, but he didn't pull around.
And a kick is good. I used to give it a push. He did good. I mean, but
Right now she's running.
Bill Gill kicking off for the Marian Colts. Hawkins, Sweetra, and Fantini again deep for the Red Tornadoes. Gill's kick deep to Hawkins. Hawkins takes it on about the goal line, and it goes into the end zone, so it's an automatic touch. That was under my armpit.
I'm getting tired of these
Pitch
bees.
back to Hawkins. Hawkins breaks it around the left side, good for about 5 yards.
Good afternoon.
It would be tough playing here on a Friday night, though.
And if I get stung, I'm going to definitely have a talk with the AD.
Pitch to Hawkins, slips in the backfield. Tackle made by number 52.
You have the advantage.
Third down and 7, 18 seconds left in the first quarter. 14-0, Marian Colts. Shedleski rolls back, looks to Greco, and he fumbles the ball. Recovered by the Colts. Start of the second quarter. Marian on about what yard line, Warren? Looks like about the 15. Nice stop made in there by Blasi on number 39, Joe Gillespie. Down in 6 for the Marian Colts.
Plus the overhang of the roof here from the concession stand really makes it. I can't see anything down the other side.
Oh, nice play made by Santana Rosa in the backfield. Boy, he just came under everybody and stopped number 22, Rich Miller. Great play, Mike Fantana-Rosa.
Well, they have got to stop them here. They cannot let another score on the board. They really can't. It's going to be terrible trying to catch up. I mean, their backs have been against the wall now. It seems like the whole first quarter, now the beginning of the second. And you know, you got to feel for the defensive squad here, but they're going to have to stand up.
Around the end, he's taking the ball. Jamin knocks him out of bounds, and a great play made by Aaron Jamin coming up to chase Makovic out of bounds.
Jamin made a great play there, but what the other kid you want to look at there was Blossy. Blossy penetrated,
stretched it out,
forced him to make a little bit of an oval run instead of a straight across, and he couldn't turn the corner. And by the time he got up there, Jamin made the stop. We come up with a 4th and 10 now, Bob, and this is a critical play for Mount Carmel area's defense. It really is.
10:52 left in the first half. It is a critical play because I really think we can move against this team. They're not, you know, what they were ranked up to be. It's just unfortunate the way things have happened here so far.
So I was going to say, I know they're going to pass
rolling to his
here.
left, looks over the middle, finds number 1 in a gap there. That was to Jerome Hunsinger. I tell you, we have an unfortunate thing happening here. Hawkins is done. He's unwrapping his tape on the sideline.
Yeah.
Greco's deep now for the Red Tornadoes to kick off or to receive.
Fantini, Greco, and Sweetra.
No, he unwrapped his tape just now.
It's right there.
You're going to have to change over because every time you turn it on and off, you get a blip.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bob. What do you got to do here is Mount Carmel area right now. It's gut check time. They've got to they're going to watch them not get blown out of this game at the half, and they're certainly close to it at the moment. They're going to have to put something together.
Is a low squibbler taken by Catch on about the 40-yard line, and he's nailed in there. So it'll be 1st down and 10. Red Tornadoes. I think it's on the 35. It's real difficult seeing the lines here today, Warren.
Well, there aren't any lines that I can tell.
There's patches cut.
I'm telling you, this day started off bad, but this Saturday afternoon is just not going to cut it. The sun is glaring in our eyes.
Maybe the comeback's coming, Warren.
Look at the bees. I must be in a nest here somewhere. I'm getting really concerned about the wasps.
1st down and 10, Red Tornadoes. Trockey, the ball carrier, brings it up the middle and pounds in there to the 40-yard line. Good for 5 yards.
Well, the big factor here now, obviously, is the loss of Hawkins now. At halftime, I'll find out what happened. But he's sitting on the bench right in front of us. His ankles are no longer taped, so it doesn't look like at least he doesn't plan on playing this half anyway.
Right.
I don't know if they're going to plan on doing something at halftime or not, but he's certainly a critical loss to us.
2nd down and 5, Red Tornadoes. 9:55 left in the first half. 21-0 Colts. Bullock, the ball carrier, good for the 1st down. Well, it was good for the 1st down until the referee moved his foot 2 yards back.
You might have been a little quick on that because now he's on the other side of the line. He's going to have 1 yard or so to go.
His whole body, his knees were on the line. I mean, there's no way that he didn't get a 1st down on that play.
As soon as I saw him put his foot down.
Jazz is complaining to the ref about it, too.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him put his foot down, I knew he wasn't going to mark it where he fell. And, you know, those little things right now, so we can't afford. It's as simple as that. We need all the breaks we can get right now.
3rd down and 1, Red Tornadoes. Coming to the right side. Bullock's out here, and he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down.
No, he did not get it.
Actually, the 3rd down play was a 1st down.
Yeah.
The 4th down play, they're going to measure.
Yeah, I think he actually lost yardage on the 4th down play. And now
they're going
it looks closer than it did to begin with. So, but I'll tell you the truth. I think the referees are having the same problem that we are as far as the sun, because they're looking across the field. The sun shining in their eyes the same way as it is ours, and I mean, there's not a cloud in the sky. It's a bright sunshine out here.
1st down, Red Tornadoes.
Now that one, I really had a loss there.
We'll take it.
I don't know what they were doing there. That might have been a case of the referee just deciding he did have a bad spot the 1st time and giving a better spot the 2nd.
Well, what we're doing here is actually Fantini has taken the tailback position. Trockey and Bullock have been in and out with the plays, and Greco has stayed in at the wingback position.
Yeah, it looks like Fantini will fill the spot left by Hawkins right now.
Shedlaski to Trockey, and boy, he has nailed in there and cut from down underneath by number 67, Gill. .838 left in the first half. Second down and 9. Shedleski on the drop back, rolling right now. Hackenberg got in there, but Shedleski looking, lets one go in Blossie's direction, intercepted by number 86 from the Marian Colts, Anthony Vacolis. Two receivers right together there for the Red Tornadoes, Warren.
I can't, the bees, I can't believe this now. Look at how many there are right this minute.
I know, there's 100 around
They're
us.
everywhere here.
Makovic to number 39, Gillespie. Nice stop made in there by Shedleski, the quarterback.
Well, I thought we would have the advantage a little bit here, having the wind finally at our back, but it's to no avail so far. Anyway, Bob.
Second down and about 6, 7:30 left in the first half. Makovic to Gillespie up the middle, finds a hole there and breaks it through for the, looks like it'll be a first down for the Colts. Tackle made by number 70, Scott Paul, and finishing off the play, 30, Aaron Jamin.
I think one of the things you have to look at here, Bob, is from a Mount Carmel area perspective is, should Marian have the chance to run this score up, it is their reputation, and they have done nothing but to enhance it in the last game with Lords and a couple of other games. They will run this score up to 100 if they think they can get away with it. That's just a sad fact about Marian Catholic, but they are known for it, and they do it.
Ball carrier was number 44, Rafferty. Stopped over there by Scotty Paul and Jeremy Blossie.
Crossover. This is crossover. We're getting nothing there.
Well, we're not going to do it right now. We're going to play film thing.
Yeah, those needles aren't bouncing at all.
Wait,
David.
It's short.
Moment, so we're hoping this
Makovic
turns
looks
out.
like he'll take it on a quarter. Oh! Tornadoes jump offside.
Well, if you want to give a clinic, I think, on what not to do in a football
We're
game,
doing it.
you're going to watch Mount Carmel area so far in this half. They've done just about everything you can do, and hopefully they'll get it out of their system this half, come back the next half, and look like the team we saw last week.
First down and 10 Colts. Ball on the 50-yard line. 6:24 left in this disastrous half.
I'm not going to try to describe it right now.
Makovic on the reverse. Stopped in there. Initial hit made by Shedleski and finished off by Blossie.
Blossie's having another good game. We've seen him kind of progress from the first game on.
Yeah, he
and
has.
He's come on. He's certainly a bright spot right now. And again, he was a kid that hadn't started, or played last year, and that happens. You need a couple of games under your belt to get a feel of things and see where you're at and what you do best and what you don't do best at, so you can adjust. And he's done that. He's a good-looking football player.
Makovic coming this side to Gillespie. He breaks it around the corner. And one saving tackle.
That's coming back. It's coming back.
By
I
Sinkovic.
guarantee you the play's coming back.
But he's going
Number
down
22,
to about the 10-yard line.
Number 22 took Blossie down by the back of his pants and threw him on the ground. The flag is down. It's a hold, and it's coming back. I watched him do it, and I wondered if they were going to call it. And the referee was standing about 10 feet from him, and as soon as he hit his knees, the flag flew. And that was a blatant hold. There's no arguments there. When you see this, you'll see it right away. That was exactly what he did, because Blossie would have made the play had he not been drugged down from behind.
Yeah. That's right. Holding call against the Colts. Ball's on the 46-yard line. They're going to have a second down and about 14, Warren.
One of the things I will say, we have an excellent crowd here, though. We really do. I can't see the other stand. I have no idea what they look
lean
like.
Lean over a little. Is your stomach in the way?
Okay, there we go. Oh, very funny. Very funny.
Makovic, straight drop back, Blossy in. Nice stop made. Fantanero's after him. Knocked out of bounds by 37, Joe Sinkovic. He's got a little bit of speed there, too, Makovic.
He's a good athlete.
Pull away from
he
him?
is a good athlete. He absolutely is. Fantanerosa actually made the play. He made now we see it. We have an assistant coach now been attacked. Look at this. We're actually having to move now because the bees are coming off that building over there.
Well, we don't want Todd to get stuck.
No, I said Todd
Coach
Connor
Connor
here
right next to us, and boy,
batting them all over the place with a manila folder right now.
Makovic on third down. He's rolling real deep. In there was Kulik, broken up by Bolick, and he's bringing it around this side. He has a shot at it. And he's knocked out of bounds on the 30-yard line. Great play. Bo knows football.
Bo made a great play. A good interception, a great run. Brings the ball down inside. It's about the 30, or is that the 28-yard line, 27-yard line? I can't see the yard lines at all here, but it's I think the 27.
They're on the 27. First down and 10 Red Tornadoes, and this is a place we got to put it in. We got to put this one in.
This is a little momentum at least come our way here. And that time it was the pressure again. Good pressure on the quarterback. He made a throw that he probably shouldn't have done, and we intercepted it.
Well, he's thrown a couple like that today, Warren. They've just been up there. There's Shedleski back over the middle. He breaks free and knocked down on about the same yardage line of scrimmage.
Well, he had a man open.
Steve Catch was open.
Catch was open deep. Catch was open deep, but I don't know if he couldn't see him or what. He was heavily rushed, and what he had to do was step up in the pocket. When you step up in the pocket, a lot of times you're stepping up into traffic, which is what he did. And I'm assuming he had a tough time seeing. I see we're having Fantanerosa seems to be having a little problem down on the bench here. This is unfortunate to see such key players out. They're icing his neck down and looking at something there. I don't know what he might have hurt. I'll get the lowdown from Jose at halftime when I go down for the stats. What do you want me to say? Okay.
These are solid. These are solid.
4:47 left in the first half. Second down and about 11 for the Red Tornadoes. 21-0 Marian Colts. Shedleski rolls to his left on the option play. Good for about a 5-yard gain.
It didn't look like an option play much because he had to cut in so early. They penetrated the outside right away. He had to cut back so soon. He still picked up some yardage on the play, though.
Third down and 7 for the Tornadoes. A big third down situation, but really they have 2 plays here to make the first down, Warren. Shedleski on the straight drop back. Looks over the middle to Blossy, and just out of the reaches of Jeremy. Just a little long.
Yeah. Blossy was open, too. He had a split second anyway that he actually had come open, but he couldn't get up high enough for the ball.
Well, he came open in that gap right there.
Now that's the same play we saw last week where he was so successful. Blossy caught 3 or 4 passes on that exact pattern.
Bolick back into the Tornado lineup for Trockey. Also, Jamin into the lineup for Catch. 4th down, you know what we're going to do here, Warren?
Well, I know we're not going to punt.
We're going for it. Shedleski rolls to his left. Looks downfield.
There it is.
First down, Aaron Jamin and more. He's down to about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, 5.
5-yard line.
Aaron made a good play. That was a lot of his doing. He got open. He found the seam and got open. turned around, watched the ball in, caught it well, and then turned right away for extra yardage. But that was a nice pass play. That was pretty, and that's the way it was supposed to work.
We have an official's timeout. Blasi had to tie his shoe. Five-yard line, 3:47. Shidleski to Bullock. Bullock gains about 3 yards. He's going to be down on about the 2-yard line.
Now, it'd be nice to put it in here, Bob.
But they
this
moved
might
it back.
change the game
They
a little
moved
bit.
it back to the 4. There's 2-yard difference right there.
Now we got everybody down that end yelling go. We certainly have the support here. I'll say that for the fans. They're all into this game right now. We've got to come away with some points down here.
Bullock again. Now he's down to about the 1.
Is that where we're at there? The 1 ball?
The 1,
I really
yes.
can't see a thing down here.
Who? The news item reporter in the gray T-shirt.
Hachinaki, I think it is.
He's signaling the Jazz what yard line they're on.
Oh, okay.
He's helping Jose, so we
Okay.
picked that one up.
It's really an odd field to try and look and see the lines or anything.
Shidleski to Bullock, same place.
Touchdown.
Touchdown,
There it is.
Red Tornadoes.
Jimmy
All
Bullock,
right, Big
touchdown.
Red.
That was just bash 'em face football there. Nothing fancy. The same play 3 times in a row to put the ball in the end zone, but we certainly needed to get that touchdown. Now I'm assuming we're going to go for the 2 points, Bob. I see Jamin, was that Jamin went into the game? Yeah, Jamin into the game, replacing 81 catch. So my guess is we're going to see a bit of a pass play here probably. And try and pick up 2 points. We're going to be a little bit short here. There's 37.
They're going to have to call timeout. Shidleski rolls, and he's taken down by number 57, Hackenberg.
Well, you knew that play was in trouble when we didn't have enough people even on the field.
Right.
It just didn't get off the ground. But still, a touchdown's a touchdown.
Well, it would be nice here. 2:42 left in the first half. The score, the Marian Colts 21, Red Tornado 6. Producer's yelling for a score, Warren.
Used to the camera. That's his
I know.
problem. He's having a little hands-on. He looks like he's frazzled right now. Little machine problem from the
It'd be,
sun
you know,
and
it'd
everything
be
else.
neat if we had a camera to film him.
Yeah, he's not having his best day either, I'll have to say that. But he's holding up well. No, George just said no one's having their best day, and I'm going to
Is he
agree.
accusing us?
No, I think he means this place in general.
Oh, okay.
Between the sun, the bees, and everything, the wind.
Fantini kicking off for the Red Tornadoes. Jason gets his foot into it. Bounces around, taken by number 1 of the Colts, Jeremy Hunsinger. Hunsinger brings it around the right side with a little bit of speed and knocked out of bounds by
There's
Scott Paul.
He is a great special teams
I mean,
player.
I'll tell
he
you
really
what, for a
is.
big guy, he makes the tackles on these special teams.
And we would point out that was a fortunate thing for him to be doing. One, he saved a touchdown. But 2, he gives us a moment to mention that he was the KMC Player of the Week from last week, and he was selected for a lot of it, not all of it, but for a lot of it, for his special teams play.
That's right.
He is outstanding on the special teams, and he proves it every time. Now he's shaking up a little bit, and he's coming out of the defense with Marian now calling a timeout.
We have 2:35 left in the first half. Colts 21, Tornado 6, and we have a timeout.
Now we got Scotty Paul came off the field, and he's obviously in pain. I hope, the heck he's not hurt badly. I mean, permanently or whatever. He might have just taken a good shot in the shin or something. I can't tell from our vantage point.
Oh, great tackle made in there under the bottom of the pile. McCarthy finished it off, but a great play made by Sinkovich from the linebacker spot.
If nothing else, this is one hard-hitting game. There's a lot of head cracking going out there, and that's the way every Marian game seems to go. No matter who's winning or who's losing, it's a tough game.
This would be a prime place for us to hold them and make them punt. You know that.
Tripped up by Aaron.
First down, tackle made by Aaron Jamin. Gillespie, the ball carrier. Stop made by Trockey. And again, Jamin.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy right now, Bob. They're just basically just running up the gut right now.
Well,
I don't know if they're content with that. Or
well, they are, because they're running into that stiff breeze right now. They don't want to take any chances right now. There's only 1 minute left in the first half, and if they can go in the locker room with a 21-6 lead, that's I think Stan Dick will be pleased with that. Look at this. He's going to throw one and
Good
just
play.
over
Good
the
play.
head.
We had other 41, right?
Number 41,
Yeah,
Trockey
made
made
a
a great play. But that's that same pass. They're taking the cornerbacks. Look at the two cornerbacks, Warren. Shedleski, that was so loud that you just blasted people's TVs. I know, you killed a bee with your microphone. Shedleski and Greco were so deep with two receivers taken down that a linebacker has to come out and take that man on, and it's a tough position.
He's running underneath the coverage.
Yeah, it's a quick little guy coming in there. We have an official's timeout. Bolick working on his helmet. We've had some definite helmet problems over the last two games.
Yeah, we have one working right now down here. We have a. What disturbs me more than anything, we got a couple of kids on the bench, and they don't look healthy right now.
Blossy right now looks like they're just trying to cool him down. He looks awful hot, and they're trying to cool him down. Coming around Blossy's end, Belfani taken out of the play, and stop made by initial hit by Bolick, and then also finished off by Jamin.
Well, right now I think Jamin's playing a one-man defense right now. He's in on every single play. The Marian player's staying down on that play.
Well, the ball and Jamin put it to him that time.
Yeah, he got a good hit. But Jamin really came into the defensive game here, and he's making a name for himself really quick. He's on every play. Again, we're looking a little bit at a patchwork defense. We've lost 2 or 3 kids off that defense who are starters, are now on the bench, either in hurt or for whatever reason. So you're looking at some new kids playing there. And in fact, we don't have nearly the same team we started the game with, Bob.
1:03 left in the first half, and we're here with a timeout. 10, Marian Colts. I don't know. Knowing Stan Deck, he's liable to try to put one in here, Warren. You know that.
No, I'm sure he's thinking
Nothing
about
to lose. He is. He's going to throw out to the right side. He's going deep. Greco's on him down there, but he's wide open, and he's in for the touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Bounce, isn't
Fantini kicks off for the Red Tornadoes to start the second half, and the ball goes out of bounds, a flag on the play, and Tornadoes will re-kick from 5 yards deep. We're back to normal, Warren. That's what he said.
For here, I don't know what normal is for
just
here.
said we're back to normal. We're going to, before the kickoff here, Warren, we're going to run a little special starting from here on in, but we'll wait till the next timeout. I'll hold that one in surprise for you.
I was going to say, because I don't know anything about it.
You have no idea about it. That's right.
Special.
That's why I want you to. 22 takes the ball for the Colts. Rich Miller breaks around the left side, and a nice tackle made in there from behind by Mazzatesta.
Yeah, he's the other standout on the special teams. He and Paul. Sam really plays his heart out on those special teams.
First down and 10, Colts. The ball on the 27-yard line. I have to admit, it is a nice Saturday afternoon. No matter how much you've complained about it, it is nice.
There's not a nice thing about this day so far, and that's the way it's going to be.
The day is nice. I mean, you made it sound like it's 20 degrees out here.
I wish it was.
Rafferty, the ball carrier, stopped in there by Jamin. Bilmar. Wild Bill and McCarthy right in the middle there. Gain of about 4 yards. Second down and about 6. 11:13 left in the third quarter. Makovic to Gillespie up the middle. Nice stop made in there. Initial hit by McCarthy. No, it's actually 37, Joe Sinkovic. I thought it was 77, but it was 37 Sinkovic.
Fantini in the lineup. We'll see who comes out of there. Oh, Shaleski's coming out. My guess is they're going to be giving him a breather, so it's a warm
Well,
afternoon.
yeah.
Certainly, he's going both ways, and he's playing his heart out.
3rd down and 3 for the Marian Colts.
I'm guessing that's the only reason at all he'd come off the field was for a breather.
Rafferty.
Good hit.
Wrapped up nice by number
Wild
75,
Bill.
Wild Bill.
The big guy. He laid a helmet.
Also in there, Jamin and Trocky.
Yeah, that was a good hit there. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Get out of here. Jeebers. You need a beekeeper in this stadium.
10:15 left in the 3rd quarter.
Before I leave, I'm talking to somebody about this. I don't know who.
4th down and 2. The snap's back, punts up, and it's almost blocked. It's carrying over. Bullock lets it roll in front of him, and it's going to be down on about the 38-yard line. 1st down and 10. Red Tornadoes. They have the wind at their backs, and they got to do some damage here in the 3rd quarter to bring it back.
They don't have the wind at their back. The wind has completely changed now. It's blowing in our face, which means it's blowing crossways on the field. I noticed it right away when we came up. It's no longer blowing the same direction.
Warren.
There it is, right in our face.
Right in our face. Yeah, it's blowing
You
cross.
didn't believe
You're
me or
right.
what?
No.
You have no feeling in your head or what?
Congratulations, gentlemen. Join the
1st down and 10. Red Tornadoes.
Hey, call me a liar there about the
Bullock
wind.
up the middle. Stopped in there by Rafferty, and we're going to be faced with a 2nd down and 9.
To be truthful with you, it's not a bad point right now for an apology.
I was sad that you showed up today. I was happy to take a replacement, but I'm stuck with you, so here we go.
Oh boy, things are turning ugly.
Bullock up the middle. Gain of about 3. So we're going to be faced with a 3rd down and about 5. And that's been a tough situation for the Tornadoes this year, Warren.
Yeah, absolutely. But you got to give credit to Bullock out there. I want to say that he is running his heart out there. He's having a tough game. He really is. The good point there is it looks like Shuttle was able to find water and has refilled the water buckets. It was a small crisis at halftime
Well, you
there.
know, that's sad. I mean, we had no place to get water for our guys. And we had to look at they sent them all over to different stands. And eventually, I guess they got into the school and found some in there. Shedletsky back to throw.
Ooh.
Nice play made in there by Hackenberg, number 57.
Well, this is going to be tough now because they're just teeing off and rushing. They don't have to check anything. The fakes in the backfield no longer work because they know we're going to be passing, and they're coming right at us. And it's unfortunate because Shedletsky's the other kid up there, the real gutsy one. And I got the odd feeling that he's going to be in for a horrible second half here as far as pounding goes. I think they're going to really go at him.
7:55 left in the 3rd quarter. Jamin comes into the lineup on the punt. Snaps back, and we're going to have offside, I think, on our left tackle, Scott Paul. That'll move the Tornadoes 5 yards deep. And why they have this penalty, Warren, what we're going to do is we're giving everybody out there in our viewing audience the opportunity to write in any comments they have. All they have to do is put it on a postcard, address it to us. We're going to put it on the air. You know, anybody that the producers pick, we'll put on the air at halftime. And they're supposed to address it to WKMC TV, Mount Carmel Area High School, Mount Carmel, PA. It's going to give us a little opportunity to see what people out there are thinking. And they're definitely, I'm sure, going to take some we're going to take some abuse probably, but I think there'll be some good comments on what's happening here. Bullock punts the ball, and we didn't even let you talk there. Bullock punts the ball, stop made by Jamin, and Marian will take over 1st and 10 on the 45. Now that we let you in on that, what do you think?
What are they sending their opinions in on? Us?
Anything they want. Anything they want about Mount Carmel football.
Well, let me ask you, do they have to sign it?
They should sign it, yes.
I'm going to say right now.
Well, the only one's going to get put on the air are the signed
It's my
ones.
personal policy that you don't sign your name, I don't care what you have to say. And that's
Well,
what it
the
comes down
producer
to.
might, though. That's not up to you to decide.
I will not comment, nor will I read any unsigned comments.
The producer is going to put it on the air, so
and
you
I will
have
not
to.
be pressured by a producer in this situation. I will stand on my principles, and that's the way it is.
That's, again, address your cards to WKMC TV, Mount Carmel Area High School, Mount Carmel, PA, 17851. You can comment on Warren, yes. Warren is anything you want to say about Warren can be said.
I think you guys are setting me up.
First down and 10, Marian Colts, 7:13 left in the third quarter. Gillespie, the ball carrying, breaks it around the left side. Initial hit in there made by 30 Aaron Jamin. Also down on the bottom of the pile, Mike Kogut and Joe Greco.
A lot of new faces in and out of the game now. A lot of kids are not playing in the same positions that they're used to either.
Well, one thing that occurred there, Shedleski got hurt. He came off limping. And we have Blasi here. We have Fantana Rosa probably out for the game. Magovic breaking it around the right side. Trocky's the last man to take him out, and he knocks him out of bounds on the 32-yard line, but it'll be good for a Colts first down.
No, Trocky was the touchdown saver there. He would have went all the way there. He's a fast kid. He really is. He fools you. You don't see him run a lot. But when he gets a good head of steam going, he's fast. He cut around that corner in a hurry.
Fantini in at nose guard. Magovic hands off to Rafferty around the left side. Initial stop made in there by Kulik and then finished off by Greco.
You notice two of the key losses that we're going to tell you right now and come up on defense is, of course, Blasi is not playing the second half, and neither is Fantana Rosa. Both were injured in the first half, and both will see no duty in the second half.
That makes it tough. That makes the defense tough. They go split far left and far right on this play. Magovic on the little quick trap. Stop made in there by Wild Bill, and also down on the pile, Joe Sinkovic. Sinkovic filling the gap really nice today, just like he's been in the last few games.
Yeah, he's playing a good game. Brings up a 3rd and 5, Bob. We're just thin right now in numbers is what it comes down to. That's what's really hurting us. We lost some key people to injuries, and you know, it's tough to bring the young ones in and have them play a great game right off the bench. It just doesn't happen sometimes.
Magovic brings it around the right side to Rafferty. Nice one-handed stop in there.
Who's going to get off
by
there?
81 Cash.
Good play.
He did that from the left defensive end spot. He's playing there in place of Blasi right now.
Yeah, that was a good play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 6. That was a loss of a yard there.
Well, you would anticipate that the Colts are going to punt here, but you know the way the day's been going and the way the wind's blowing.
They won't punt. Absolutely not. No, I'm sure they're going to go. I think we're going to see a pass. They were very successful on 4th down passes twice in the first half. So.
They went twins left on this play, and he's going to roll to that side. He's looking to the short man, gets it in there, but falls incomplete.
And they turned the ball over to Mount Carmel area.
Nice coverage that time by the Red Tornado defense. It looked like Jamin from the safety position came in and picked him up.
Come on, guys, let's take it right downfield.
Well, we're down to 4:48 left in the third quarter, 28-6. So it's time. The Tornadoes are just going to have to open up and throw, Warren. And no matter what happens, whether it turns in Marian's favor, there's not much we can do about it. We have to put points on the board quick.
Yeah, we're certainly in an unenviable position right now.
Shedleski. Oh, looked like interference.
There it is.
They called
There's the flag.
Yeah.
That time I think everybody in the stands called the flag before the umpire dropped it. And of course we have
Frank Jamin spotting
Aaron's father up here next to us who nearly jumped out of the booth we're in here to make sure they caught it. That's what you're hearing in the background there.
He's a good spotter though.
Yes, he's filling in for Wayne.
Filling in for Wayne tonight.
What is Wayne? I understand Wayne's on his honeymoon or something?
No, I think he's waiting for you to pick him up.
Oh, that is unfortunate then.
That's unfortunate, yeah. But with your problems today, I mean that.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not my day. I got to admit it. It's not my day.
And we want to give wishes to your dad. He should be watching this Wednesday night from home instead of in the hospital. So
yes, he will.
We wish him well. Flags on the play, and I think we're going to be called with backfield in motion here on the Red Tornadoes.
We give you a little upcoming thing for next week. Next week we're going to focus on the Mount Carmel Area High School Marching Band. We have one of the members there. We're going to give you some vital statistics on the band and some of the stuff they've accomplished and are doing throughout the year. They're in competition tonight. I guess it's the Black Diamond Cavalcade tonight. They'll be leaving this game and going in there.
First down and 15, Red Tornadoes. Shedleski back to throw, looks to Trockey.
Good catch.
Gets 7 yards on the play, and it was a nice play made by Shedleski and Trockey.
But that'll be something to look forward to next week, and I'm sure they're going to be looking forward to it. And they deserve all the recognition that we're going to certainly give them, probably more. We just don't get to them enough. But they work every bit as hard as the football players do, that's for sure.
Second down and 6 for the Tornadoes.
Oh, this is good to see now. I mean, the one thing you didn't want to see is maybe have us give up or anything, and we certainly haven't done that. We played some good, hard-hitting defense in that first series, and now we look good on offense.
Shedleski again, quick pass to Greco, and he's nailed in there, but it's good for the Tornado first down. And that's where Joey Greco will play for this team. He's a good receiver.
Oh, absolutely. That's the position you're going to see him at. And again, you know, well, we say that now. You look at Joey, you know, the name, you remember his dad playing. Joey's a sophomore. He could change completely next year and end up 20 pounds heavier, or you know, you never know what can happen. So their potential's a long way off, most of these kids.
Shedleski pitches the ball, like coming around the left side, and Rafferty, he read that. No, that's
Hackenberg was the one
read
in there.
It all the way. Read it all the way.
He's an excellent football player. He really is.
Well, and again, we've given that play. Every time we seem to come trips left, we're going to run the fullback to that side. And
yeah, they're
reading that. Second down and 15.
The thing to stress is you got to remember, these are young kids, sophomores, some of them juniors. They're going to be a lot different in a year to come. They really are.
Shedleski back. There was a holding play on that. Oh, great
good
catch made by Greco. First down, Red Tornadoes.
Oh, there you have the flash of brilliance right there. That shows it's there. And you're going to see more and more of it the more he plays. That's the bottom line. These kids just need to get that experience and get it under their belt, and you'll see the improvement. We see it every game, Bob.
Well, I think in the first half there were just there were some great passes by Makovic, not taking it away from him. But again, there were plays we had them covered, and he just got it in there.
Yeah, he did. Sometimes you
can't.
can't.
The hair that time.
Sometimes you can't defend against a good passer like that.
Greco to Bullock on the reverse, gains about maybe 4 yards, and the Tornadoes are driving.
Next week.
Second down and 9. 2:46 left in the third quarter. I think we should focus one show on the staff of WKMC also.
No, we can do that.
What goes on up here? We'll bring a second camera up, a little Homer camera of mine, and just take pictures of them. Draw play by the Tornadoes, and that one didn't work real great. Bullock takes it. He gained probably about a yard, but we're going to be faced with a long third down situation.
3rd and 9 now. Well, you know they're going to be teeing off coming at you.
Well, again, though, the Tornadoes in a 2-down situation. They can, you know, pick up 6 yards and then go for the rest. Shedleski, straight drop, nice time. He's looking in the corner for Jamin. Makovic's there first, and Aaron actually broke that one up a little bit.
Yeah, he got a little concerned at the last minute that they might intercept. But he does have a good throwing motion. He really does. He's smooth when he throws. And you know, when he gets the time and has a shot at it, he can throw the ball.
Well, big 4th down play for the Red Tornadoes. This is the place where we have to put it in to even stay in the ball game with it. Late in the third quarter, 1:54 left in the third quarter. Jamin split far left, Greco split far right. Shedleski straight back. Oh, It was going to be a screen. It was actually going to be a screen to the fullback. Number 89.
Yeah, 89 did that.
Hozak, he read it all the way.
I mean, there was nothing Shedleski could do. Nothing. He did the exact right thing. If he would have thrown that ball, Hozak would have took it for a touchdown. It's as simple as that. He was waiting for him to throw the ball. He knew it.
Well, I'll tell you what, they have us really well scouted.
Yeah, they
that's
absolutely
another play that we snuck in. I guess maybe the Shamokin game we saw it.
Yeah.
And it worked okay there. And what happened here was they picked it up. They said this is going to be it, and they went with it and defensed it well.
Good stop over on that side of the line.
Ball carrier was Rick Miller. Stop made by Scotty Paul, number 70. and also Mike Kogut getting up off the bottom of the pile.
And Paul, you know, Scotty out there, he's playing in some pain. He was hurt right at the end of that first half, and he's not 100% out there right now. You got to give him credit for playing a great ball game out there with, with some injury.
We know also we have to apologize to some of the linemen because with the glare today, it's tough seeing their numbers down in there, and I'm sure we're missing some of the tackles. Makovic around the right side, cuts it back, and a nice stick made in there by Jamin, and also Catch and Sinkovic getting up. Also Mike Kogut was in there again, down on the bottom. So
I think we have a good shot of being blind after this game, to tell you the truth. I'm wearing sunglasses and it's tough. You're not even wearing them. Your eyes ought to be swollen by the time you leave here.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. 3rd down and 8. The ball on the 43-yard line. Makovic back to pass. Looking downfield, picks his short receiver, and he misses the ball out of bounds. Shedleski and Trocky both tripped going in there. So they're going to be faced with a 4th down and about 7. Score 28-6, and this is a punting situation for the Colts.
Another good defensive stand for the Red Tornadoes, though. Let's give the credit there. It's the 2nd time now in a row. You know, they haven't let them get a first down this time. So,
well, I think actually we had the opportunity to stay with them in this game. Really, it was that whole first half was just unfortunate.
We were just snake bit from the beginning.
Boy, I'll
of it.
tell
That's
you,
what happened.
Unfortunate. Kulikin almost blocks the punt. Bullock takes it, breaks it up the middle, and he's stopped right about the 32-yard line. So the Red Tornadoes will take over 1st down and 10, 12 seconds, and the time will run out probably before they get the playoff. Well, that's it, the end of the third quarter. The score, the Marian Colts 28, the Red Tornadoes 6. 1st down and 10, Tornadoes, the ball on the 33-yard line. Trocky and Greco split far right. Shedleski looking at Greco over the middle.
Oh, no.
Intercepted by number 82, or it's 86 for the Colts. McCarthy gets him, but he's going to be down on the 1-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. That's a tough break. Greco's still on the field. Greco, no, he's getting up. No, he's not. I didn't see him get hurt because as soon as the ball was intercepted, I turned my attention to the ball carrier. So I didn't see what happened to him. That's exactly what's occurred. Now here we go. You know, a tip pass. I mean, how many times does that happen? And boom, the intercept taken out on a 1-yard line. Unbelievable,
They're
really.
Filming your bees right now, Warren, as they buzz around.
Look at them. Look, there's 3 or 4 of them down along there. I'm concerned about the bee problem here. It's lucky none of us are allergic, or this would be a life-threatening situation. The camera girl is allergic now. There you have it.
She's not afraid.
You.
First down and goal to go for the Marian Colts. The ball on the 1-yard line. Makovic to Gillespie. Touchdown. Fans are leaving. Everybody's. Here's the extra point. Snaps down, kicks up, and it's blocked. Looked like it was blocked by number 70, Scott Paul.
I couldn't tell either. It could be Kulik.
Okay.
Either one of those two, I think.
We have 11:37 left in the fourth quarter. The score, the Marian Colts 34, the Red Tornadoes 6. Well, Warren's gotten awful quiet. I think it's since we brought up the fact that people can now send in cards and letters, he just quit talking.
I'm not concerned. All mine will be good. I think you should be the one that has a little bit of trepidation as you fall asleep tonight.
Is that today's word?
Today's word is trepidation. There you go. I waited near the end this time to keep you in suspense.
So we have our 3 words to this point: fortuitous, magnanimous,
and trepidation.
Okay, we got all 3.
We only have a couple more weeks.
Our producer says I may run out of weeks, but I'm
Gill
sure I'll run out of
kicks the
words.
ball off, and with the wind, he kicks it to Bullock, takes it on about the 10-yard line. There's the slot. brings it up the middle, runs over somebody on, on the 35-yard line. I'll tell you what, little 64. He's 5'7", 150 pounds, Gino Nardina. And he knows Bo.
I think Bo
right
decided that there was no reason to be turning or anything, and you're running up the field. He took the shortest course to the goal line and ran right over 64. That was a great hit.
First down and 10, Red Tornadoes on the 35-yard line. 11-17 left in this ball game. Shedlaski looks to catch, makes a reception, and is downed after the first down on the 49-yard line.
Good catch. That was a nice pass there. He had to hit it right in the right spot for that to work, and he did.
First down and 10, the ball on the 48, 11 minutes left in this ball game. Shedlaski rolling left. And boy, is he nailed in there by number 89 of the Marian Colts, Mike Hozak. That play was one that had to materialize early. It wasn't made to roll that far left.
As soon as he got outside that contained guy,
that
was it.
He had a throw right then.
He only had the one guard who peels back to block like that. Once he got around him, it was over.
Tornadoes faced with a second down and 21. 34-6 the score. Colts ahead in this ball game. Chalky and Bullock in the backfield for the Red Tornadoes. Shedlaski brings it up the middle, and he's nailed in there by number 39 Gillespie, and he gained about 5 yards. So they're going to be faced with about a third down and 18.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what I said they were going to do. They're no longer even looking at the running backs any longer. It's now just, tear in and go for the passer. So, I mean, Shedlaski's under enormous pressure now, and it's an extremely difficult situation to try to complete a lot of passes. I mean, it just doesn't happen that well.
Greco split far right, Blasi far left. Shedlaski on the straight drop. It's a draw play and read very nicely by number 89 Hozak, and Hozak's playing a heck of a game from his defensive end spot.
He surely is. He and Hackenberg now are pretty much anchoring the line right there. We're going to have to punt the ball with a 4th and 20, and again we're going to be punting. Well, it's a crosswind now. It's not quite as bad, but it's not great to be punting, and it's still going to carry the ball away instead of downfield.
Bullock punting for the Red Tornadoes. 8:59 left in the ball game. Snaps back, and he does that nice liner, and he's really trying that, I think. Ball taken by Rich Miller, number 22, breaks it around the right side. Michuzak misses him, and he's finally finished off there.
Scotty Paul's on the ground
he's
again.
Down again.
I think we're going to see the last of him now. He's up on his own, but I don't think he's going to go back in the game.
Looked like he was finished off by Jamin and Fantini over there. That's where Miller was knocked out of bounds.
He took a pretty good battering in this whole game, and you got to give him a lot of credit. He's a tough kid. He really is. There was some question whether he would even go back in the second half, and he did. And he's played all the way here till the 8-minute mark, so he's a tough kid. He really is.
Makovic, quarterback still, are in the round. And that was to number 17, Mark Makovic. And he must be a brother to the quarterback. Well, we had some comments up here why, they still have their, why Marian still has their first string in. And it's a known fact. Stan Dick will run the score up on any team because he wants those, the WNEPs and everybody else to say, hey, well, I'm the best in the area. And that's the way he does it. And the score is 34-6. He's still going for it. 39 the ball carrier Gillespie. And the whole bottom of the lines down there, Fantana Rosa is back in the ball game. Also down in there was 37 Sinkovic and 77 McCarthy. Well,
You want my honest opinion, that coaching philosophy leaves a lot to be desired, but just my opinion.
3rd down and 3. Flag on the play, and I think Makovic went to that long count again and maybe drew somebody offside. Offside Tornadoes, so that'll give Marian Colts first down on the 34-yard line.
Another not a good sign, Bob, is 57 Jeff Costello is down on the bench with Doc Greco looking at his knee again, and it's the same problem he's been having. Looks
61
like
Jim Fry in it, knows one of the guard positions. 44 the ball carrier for the Marian Colts, Brian Rafferty.
37's on the bottom.
Tackle made by 37 Joe Sinkovich. Second down and 5, 6:40 left in the ball game. Magovic checks his Colts. Gillespie, the ball carrier, brings it around the right side. Looks like it's good for a Colt first down.
Well, we're not. We have to say one thing. We're not doing anything fancy out there now. They're just pretty much running the ball up the gut and trying to grind the clock out. It does look like they're doing that. They're not passing or anything. So it's just a matter now of Mount Carmel area digging really deep down there. The Big Red's going to have to dig deep and stop them here. You certainly don't want to see another score go up on you.
First down and 10, 6:10 left in the ball game. Magovic up the middle to Miller. An initial hit made in there by number 37 Sinkovich, and then finished off by Mazzatesta. We'll also say Fantana Rosa was on the bottom of the pile too. .542 left in the ball game. Ball's on the 20-yard line, 34-6, Marian Colts.
Well, you get again. You want to give Fantana Rosa credit, boy. He was really woozy at the half there.
Magovic to Rafferty, breaks it around the right side, and the last hit made in there by number 30, Aaron Jamin, and that was a saving tackle coming up from the safety spot.
He definitely was. He had a steam on him going there. Get back to Fantana Rosa. They were sure he was not going to go back into the football game. He was really hurt there. And I saw him go up to the coaching staff right at the beginning of the fourth quarter. So and I guess he pretty much told him I want to go back in. So there he is on the line. Got to give him a lot of credit.
Magovic on third down and short, gives the ball to Gillespie, and he's good for the first down. Number 10, Shedleski, in there on the tackle.
Yeah, Jamin as well. Shedleski and Jamin both got off the bottom of that one. Jamin's having a heck of a game on defense here. He really is. He's a shining light right now for us. There's a timeout. I see Jazz running out on the field.
That's 4:48 left in the ball game. Michelle picked up the Geary kids. They're interested at the track. They're on the beach.
Yeah.
Playing in the sand.
Yeah, they are. I want to say one thing very quickly here. We're going to give Stan Dick the benefit of the doubt right now after just saying some not nice things there. He has put a complete second team in right now with 4 minutes 48 seconds left in the game. A complete second team took the field during that timeout.
Miller, the ball carrier.
So we've got to be big enough to
tackle in there by Catch.
I was there.
And Bill Maher. I'm sorry. Michelle's mad.
Why?
I said Marcy.
Oh.
We're just so used to Marcy being up here with us lately, right?
Well, I can't tell the difference in them anyway.
4:20 left in the ball game. Second down and 8 for the Colts. Number 9, Bill McElmoyle, the quarterback. Oh, fumbles the ball. Miller, the ball carrier again.
Yeah, he handed that off anyway. That was a pretty quick
he did great on
there.
that. Tackle made in there by 37 Sinkovich.
He did a nice job there. He dropped the ball on the ground. He was still able to give it to the running back on the way through.
Also in on that tackle, Fantini. Third down, goal to go for the Marian Colts. McElmoyle takes it on a bootleg around the right side and stopped in there by Fantini.
We got his catch is getting off the ground there. Kulik got off the ground. A couple of guys in there. It's really hard to see when they're, especially when they're that far over, because the sun then is right even with your eyes. It's really hard to get a glimpse of them that far over.
Marian now faced with a 4th down and 9. End around,
and they got it coming.
Kulik's on him, but he's
go in.
pumping it through. Touchdown, Marian Colts. Let's go. Let's go. Number 72, Bob Wargo will attempt the extra point. Kicks down, the snap's there, and the kick's up. And it's good, but there's a flag on the play.
Penalty or something. I don't see who it was. I think it's against us. I'm sure it is, yeah. It was, them. Oh, they got an extra guy out there, okay. Marian has an extra
they had
guy.
one too many. There's 12 guys there.
Okay.
They didn't take anybody off. There he comes. It's a big penalty.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's going to make it one heck of an extra point
He's
kick.
going to try it. Now look at, he's setting up for it.
That doesn't hurt to give it a shot. Well, this is good because we only have now.
Wargos kicks up.
Oh, goodness, he did it.
And it's good.
My goodness, he put it through. Can you believe that?
They must have 5 kickers. They have a new kicker again, Warren. Number 25 kicking off. He booms a nice one, taken by Bolick on about the 10. Breaks it up the middle, and he's tackled on the 32-yard line.
73.
Can we say that? .232 left in this ball game. Ball's on the 32-yard line. Shedlaski on the straight drop back, looks to Greco short, sends somebody long, but he's nailed in there by number 88. My sheet just blew away. I had number 88, Ed Pigeon.
That, yeah.
Ed Pigeon was from Lakeland, so.
Yeah, your sheet did blow off there. I don't know who that was either, but it's no different. That was again, that play took too long. They couldn't get going there.
There it is.
You can't wait that long.
Sinkovic, the ball carrier, gains about 5 yards.
New quarterback is Bobby Veach. Now we're gonna have to quick check. We got a lot of players coming in. I see 60 Jeff Motto's in the game now. Sam Mazzates is in the game now. I got Ed Schultz in the game. Bogutsky's in the game. Trying to get you everybody. Make sure we don't miss anybody in there. I said, okay, Sam's in the backfield.
Sinkovic in the
backfield now on offense.
Veach to Mazzatesta, breaks it around the left side and is stopped in there after about a 5-yard gain.
So now we got pretty much two now more replacements out of the Marian. Marian didn't have that many kids in all defense of him over on the sideline. They don't have a large squad, so from what I can see with that group that just came in, that was everybody. There's nobody left over there that hasn't been in the game.
42 seconds left in this ball game. Bullock back to punt for the Red Tornadoes. Snaps back, kicks up, good kick. It's going to be down by Jamin on about the 29-yard line. And it was actually down by Blasi.
Down to the 10-second mark, 9 seconds to go now. There won't be another play in this ball game, Bob.
That's the end of the ball game. The first time Marian has ever beaten Mount Carmel Area High School. The final score, Marian 41. Final score, Marian 41 and Mount Carmel 6. We'll be back with our final wrap in 1 second. Well, Warren, that's it. It was a tough one for the Tornadoes, losing 41-6. And, you know, what can we say? It was a, hard-fought contest. First half a little ratty for the Mount Carmel area. Just one of those things that happened, and there wasn't much we could do about it.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of things went wrong, and they went wrong all at one time. And you kind of get a hole dug for yourself that deep, and you just can't get out of it.
No.
And that's exactly what happened. I mean, there's some things you can't predict are going to happen. Some things you happen because you don't execute. In our case, everything that could happen bad happened at one time, and consequently, we never could get our feet in the ball game. We lost some key players during the ball game, which never helps you, and especially when you're losing it. It's even doubly hard to come back without them. So, just not a lot of good things right now. The good point is they played tough. They stayed in the game the whole game. Nobody gave up. Nobody hung their head. They were playing tough out there until the last 10 seconds of the ball game. So that's a good sign. We go home next week. We're going to be in the Silver Bowl, so it's good to be back home again, if anything.
Well, we shake it off and go in against North Schuylkill. Again, a young Tornado team, and we can't emphasize that anymore, that this team is going to be back next year with the same players and be capable of coming up against these teams and actually putting it to these teams also.
Absolutely.
So.
You see the kids progress each game. You'll see them progress from a year to the next year. It's astronomical sometimes when you see how quickly they can fill a position and do all the things right all of a sudden. So it's a good opportunity to see these kids learn. You're seeing them progress, as best as they can. You got to stay with them. We got a lot of season left, and there's no reason why we can't win the rest of the football games.
Well, we're going to sign off from Marian here, but we want to tell you, send those cards and letters, WKMC TV, Mount Carmel Area High School, Mount Carmel, PA, and anything you have on sports. It doesn't just have to be Mount Carmel area, but we'd like to keep it to Mount Carmel area football and what's going on, and we want to keep the spirit of Mount Carmel alive. So we'll see you all next week from the Silver Bowl against North Schuylkill. I'm Bob Else.
I'm Warren Altamore.
Good night.